Welcome everyone. Today, we will discuss programming languages, and the basics of object-oriented programming language. There are three types of programming languages that we use in data sciences: functional, declarative, and object-oriented. M and R languages are functional languages. SQL and DAX are declarative languages. Python, Visual Basic, and JavaScript are the object-oriented programming languages. MS Excel used Visual Basic as scripting language. Now it supports Python as well. Both are object-oriented programming languages. It also uses M language in Power Query. Power BI uses Python, Power Query M language, and DAX. In addition to these languages, you cannot work with large data without knowing SQL, as it is used to access and manipulate data in SQL Server. Finally, if you want to present data to the world, you need the web and JavaScript rules there. In addition, many data science technologies, such as TensorFlow, rely on JavaScript. Point being, you cannot get farther in data sciences without learning programming languages. Functional and declarative languages can be worked with by memorizing commands and functions. But the object-oriented languages have some basic elements which need conceptual understanding. Today, we will attempt to explore those elements using a car from a video game as an example. So, let's go and see what those basic elements are, and what is the concept behind them. In an object-oriented programming language, everything is an object. The car you are looking at right now is an object. Objects can have their child objects as well. For example, this car has tires, doors, lights, windows, engine, etc. All those are objects on their own, and the car is their parent object. An object-oriented programming language is made up of these basic elements. Classes are used to create objects. For example, you can see on screen a class named car, created in Python language. This class defines an object named car, with make, model, year, and color. These are the variables defined at the initialization stage of the object. This leads us to the second basic element, which is variables. A variable is a place where values are stored. For example, the air in this tire is 30 psi, which is stored in a variable named left front tire air pressure. And when we want to change the air pressure, or a nail hits the tire, we will change the value stored in that variable. Similarly, the color variable has the value black, and if we change it to white, the car will become white. Variables cannot do these things on their own. These are done by functions and methods. Functions and methods are a set of instructions that perform a specific task. In Visual Basic, a function returns a value, while a method does not. They may ask for information as well. For example, this function will just honk the horn. It does not ask for any information, and does not return any as well. However, here, the exact value of how loud the horn should honk is provided, and now the horn should honk at 50 decibels. Similarly, a function increasing air pressure in tires may return their current air pressure for information. Next important element is properties. Properties are the characteristics that an object possesses. The color of this car is one of its properties, as is its height, weight, length, width, position, direction, etc. All of these properties use variables to store their respective values. Properties can be called on. For example, this code defines the car's name property, and at any time, it can be accessed to know the car's name. Properties can also be set. For example, we can get the color of the car, which is black, and we can also set it to white. Now the variable where current color is stored, is also set to white. Next we have events. Events are very important, and they work as input for programs. And program does various stuff, when events are triggered. For example, car is getting wet, as a result of rain, which is an event. Or when player presses the accelerate button, the button press event occurs, and car starts accelerating. Another event happens, when the player presses the brakes button, and the car stops as a result. Both events access their respective functions displayed on screen. In addition to these elements, you must also know the syntax of the language you want to write code in. In most object-oriented languages, the name of object is written first, followed by a dot, and then its child object, property or function such as car.stop. The application used to write the code is called IDE, which stands for Integrated Development Environment, such as Microsoft Visual Studio. This is the end of our today's video. Thanks for watching. We hope you liked our tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful tutorials and updates.